And this summit reflects a perspective that has guided my approach to Africa as president. Even as Africa continues to face enormous challenges, even as too many Africans still endure poverty and conflict, hunger and disease, even as we work together to meet those challenges, we cannot lose sight of the new Africa that's emerging. We all know what makes Africa such an extraordinary opportunity. Some of the fastest growing economies in the world. So I'm pleased that in conjunction with... So the bottom line is the United States is making a major and long-term investment in Africa's progress. And taken together, the new commitments I've described today across our government and by our many partners total some $33 billion. And that will support development across Africa and jobs here in the United States. Include up to tens of thousands of American jobs are supported every time we expand trade with Africa. And I would be remiss if I did not add that the key to unlocking the next era of African growth is not going to be here in the United States, it's going to be in Africa. And so during this week's summit, we'll be discussing a whole range of areas where we're going to have to work together. Areas that are important in their own right, but which are also essential to Africa's growth. Capital is one thing. Development programs and projects are one thing. But rule of law, regulatory reform, good governance, those things matter even more because people should be able to start a business and ship their goods without having to pay a bribe or hire somebody's cousin.
One can choose to have an Africa that is not defined any longer, as it has not been for these last 10 and 15 years as it goes through this transformation, defined by conflict. Less and less, but it becomes an Africa that is defined by rights and by capacity, by dignity, respect, and opportunity. And opportunity is something that Boko Haram and Al-Shabaab and many other groups will never, ever provide.
Not what we can do for Africa. What can we do together? What can we do together?
It has never, ever been a good bet to bet against America. And America is betting on Africa. The idea and the reality are just tantalizing. The possibilities are immense. We're betting on each other. Africa on America and America on Africa. And what we can accomplish together for the enormous benefit of our people.
Ladies and gentlemen.